Hello there, everyone. Shadobin here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Go ahead and turn the Pokemon off. There we go. All right, real quick. Should have done this before I started stream, but you know, I'm a horrible streamer, so testing, testing. Okay, good. Stream sounds good. All right, folks, we are in it to win it today. We are trying out something a little bit different. I have been obsessed with Diablo 2 the past, well, Diablo 1 and 2 actually, for the past couple weeks, to the point where I've not really streamed anything else because of them. So I thought, you know what? If I'm going to be obsessed with it, let's stream it. And I thought today, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's just randomly try a challenge run out. So we are going to pick a barbarian. We have named him Axe Me Outside SSF, which means solo self-found. That means I cannot have help from other players or from my other characters. Everything this character does has to be on their own. And just for shits and giggles, we're going to put it on the ladder, and we're hardcore. So if this character dies, they're done. Can't play him again. So I've got to be really careful. Yes. So this is our Axe Me Outside solo self-found barbarian. Get in it. So this is going to be interesting. So there's the question. Does this... Okay, good, good. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, so I don't actually have access to anything else any other character has. Oh, that's fortuitous. I didn't actually realize I start with an axe. Yep. So I won't bore y'all with some of the story details. Hey, Tian. Welcome in, girlie. Alright, so let's get out in the world and let's get some killing. So our first priority is to kill a few things, gain some levels, and ideally get some gear. Like I said, this is going to be interesting because the Barbarian is a very gear-dependent class anyway. So I'm really banking on getting some good axes. We potentially will do some grinding to try and get some gear, but we'll see. Ooh, there we go. So we'll see how it goes. We need everything right now, so anything we can pick up is good. Even the arrows are good, weirdly enough. Here, you little bastard. Ooh, amethyst. That's actually going to be significant. Fortunately, one of our best weapons might just be a basic-ass axe that we put sockets in. I'd like to gain a level or two before going into the Den of Evil, which is the first quest location. Of course, I've also got to find the first quest location, so, you know, there's that as well. You come here. Thank you. The other fun part is going to be, I don't know... I don't have a guide, per se. I know some leveling tricks, and I know how to do some other builds, but I don't really have a plan. You know, I've not done research on how to build an axe barbarian, how viable it is. So we're really going to be just winging it. Come here. All I know for sure is I want... What the hell? Ooh, okay. That's a problem that there's still that lag in the server. You saw, see how I just rubber banded like crazy? That is going to be an issue. Not much I or anyone else can do about it, but hopefully it doesn't get me killed. Because if I die because of that, I'll be sad. So on the one hand, I'd love to say, you know, we're going to beat this game with this character. But on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, I've beaten Diablo 2. I have not beaten Act 5, the expansion, yet, even on a single player. So, I mean, like I said, we'll see how far we get. I would like to tell y'all that, oh yeah, we're definitely going to beat the game on this character. But I just don't actually know, if I'm being honest. We might end up dying and losing our progress. Alright, so we're pretty dang full. You know what? Rather than use our scroll of our town portal scroll, we can save a little bit of money by running into the next zone and finding the waypoint. Yeah, Flavi's gonna be all, don't go yet. You need to do someone's quest. It's evil out there.
Good day.
Alright, so now we get to start making our first little bit of money. We don't need any mana potions, so we can sell them, and we'll replace our potions with the better versions. Hold on to 4 of them. Alright, 700. It's not a lot, but it is what it is. So, honestly, our first priority really is to get these books. 3 with a socket, 3 without a socket. I'll just sell you. Screw it. Let's go ahead and buy 2 of those. Alright. And now we are hoping for a belt. So we're going to go ahead and drop off that. Let's see Charcy up here.
What can I do for you?
So, first of all, we need to look at axes. So strength 35 for a large axe. Strength 32 for a one-hander. That is actually almost a perfect axe probably for us, because we don't have to put any stat points to use it. One-handed, it's 32, so we're looking at that area. What is our starting strength? Okay, not bad. Let's go 2 points in strength so we can use those axes. And then we're going to want to bump dex at some point, but for now, I want to go all in on vitality. For our initial skill, since we have to use axes anyway, let's just go ahead and put 1 point in axe mastery and 1 point in bash, because we're going to want skills from this. Probably going to go down the double swing to frenzy road. That's probably going to be what we do. Alright, well that is our initial little chunk of points spent. Wait, did I have another point? Because I had multiple... Whatever. Ian, how are you doing?
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely.
Turn back. I can tell that you're a scrub daddy ultra. That's basically what she's saying. Alright. You're good? Excellent, T. May not seem like it, but that 1 point in that point that I put into axe mastery is really going to up our damage, because we're going to hit more. Now this initial area and through the Den of Evil, there shouldn't be any danger. You know, take that for what you will, but it shouldn't really be in any risk at any point. Which only takes getting ganged up on one time by the right elite enemy to wipe me out. I've learned that lesson very well on single player. Part of why I'm farming all these enemies real quick, just to be safe. That way, you know, I've got a little bit of extra insurance when I go into the first dungeon. There we go, got some boots now. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to put a... well, actually, no, we don't need to do that. I take back what I started to say that I didn't say. Which I don't need to say, so never mind. Ignore it. There's the Den of Evil. Clear out these remaining few enemies in the region.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Well, that is a shame. I hear you. Where are you? We are close enough to town that we are going to just walk back and not waste a scroll, because at this early level, that 60 gold it's going to cost me to buy a new scroll could be used to buy a belt or some other gear that we need. Go ahead and finish wiping out these guys. Thank you and goodbye. All right, first area is going smooth. Smooth as butter.
Good day.
We need a belt, something awful. Oh, you're not... I mean, you're a belt. Don't necessarily want to buy a belt like that just yet, but screw it. Alright, Axis. Ooh. Ooh, boy. A 3-socket axe. I'm not gonna buy it. That's really tempted. That's really tempting. Because I could definitely probably make something decent out of that.
The order welcomes you.
I don't know why I went and talked to her. How we doing? 2 scrolls of identify? Okay. Alright, let's head back out. So let's head straight for the Den of Evil. Our first dungeon. Diablo 1 was pretty good. Diablo 2 is a masterpiece in comparison.
Many foes here.
I mean, it's crazy how much of an improvement 2 is over 1. So we are now dealing with the freaking shamans, so when I drop an enemy, or the fallen, when I fight the fallen, I gotta be cognizant of their shamans and make sure I actually go after them first. Just take our time. Don't put ourselves in any situations we don't need to, you know? Ooh. Nope, another shaman. bastards. We are close to leveling, so I am not going to heal. Heal everything we can while we're under the effect of this experience shine. New skill point. We're going to save it because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. And at least for right now, this early on, basic attacks are fine.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
That's unfortunate. I really want to loot, but I know there's an elite pack in this dungeon somewhere. There we go. We'll kill the elite pack first for the extra experience, and then I'll go back through and grab loot. Nice. Ooh, and we have some good loot too.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
How we looking? Still plenty of monsters in here somewhere, so going back now. What we got here? Nope. Plenty of extra potions. Again, all mana potions get sold. And I'll sell any non-larger healing potions. Well, that was a good little chunk of cash. 1523, we'll take that in a heartbeat. Yes, please. Since we have the money, you have a better one-handed axe by chance? You don't. Not now, at least. You did. Now, I know I'm going to want, that right there, I'm going to want a 2-slot studded leather at some point. Okay. Nothing I really want. Nothing that's worth me buying.
The rogues are safe for the moment.
We did it, chat. Our first quest. Alright. As annoying as it is, I'm gonna run back instead of teleporting. Because again, I need every gold piece I can get a hold of. I need it. An ethereal belt. That's a waste. We're going to be picking up our merc very soon. So that's going to help a lot. And you know what? We should be done with this zone. We should be free to move to the next area. Evidently, we're less stunned than I thought we were. As this is an online game, there's not a lot. I don't get the satisfaction I normally would get of filling out the map.
Beware. Take. Beware. Beware. Take care. The corrupted.
Corrupt rogues, that's what I was wondering what she was getting ready to say. But like I said, normally in a single player game, I would try and fill in the entire map just because it makes me happy. Alright, you get a free skill point from her. Now, what is this armor? It's not great, but it's better than what I'm wearing. Again, I'll take the socket. Pick up 3 identification scrolls, and we will leave it at that for now.
Well, my.
Alright, she wants me to go kill a corrupted rogue that's out there. Alright, Hal is actually going to be probably relatively useful for this playthrough, because that's going to allow me to not get my ass kicked as much, because I can make enemies go away. When can I pick a double swing? Not till level 6, so I'm going to just try and save my points till level 6 if I can. Ooh, our first ring. Gotta be careful with that fire. I have lost a character in a building like that before because I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize I was staying in fire. Oh, alright. Here we go. Nice. Quick and simple kill, and we're already full up. Let's finish clearing the area, and then we'll go ahead and roll on back to town again.
I can't carry anymore.
Like I said, quick and easy.
Yes.
Alright, sell you, sell you, sell you. Get that ring ID. Four with the socket. Nah. 22. Hey, Ducky. And Tiger takes 1. I'll take what I got. Alright. Doot and doot. Grabbing a couple of those. Looks good. So now, in typical fashion, I will literally pick one side of the map and just start clearing it. Nice. Got Diablo on your Switch, Ducky? Nice. I love Diablo. I'm actually working on a Dungeons and Dragons game set in the world of Diablo. I say Dungeons and Dragons. It probably won't use Dungeons and Dragons rules, but it might. But I want to run a tabletop RPG game in this world so much. Oh, straight for the shamans. Oh. Where are you? could come back here, quit running away, that'd be great. Lots of goodies to sell, though. All right, stats, vitality. We need health so we don't die. We are full.
I am overburdened.
Not full, but I mean, I could. If I really wanted to, I could like move stuff around in my inventory and make it work, but. This corrupted rogue's coming in hot. Oh, come here, you. Burial grounds? Nope, Stony Field. I have played some of the Doom games, Ducky. I played the original Doom when I was younger. I have played the first of the Doom remakes, the new Dooms. Very good games, very cool.
I am overburdened.
All right, let me see. Can I get lucky in the portals like right here? Is not.
I am overburdened.
That's unfortunate. Because we're gonna need. Yeah. Oh well. Alrighty, Kara. What can you tell me? Alright, we are coming away fairly good money-wise.
Yes.
Let's prepare to be safe. What do you got for me? Vicious axe that I can't use, though it would be a big jump in damage. You are one hand. This is fast attack speed. I really like that fast attack speed. Oh, well, there you go. One hand damage, 4 to 11. So that's just a big increase in damage, and it's fast. Costs some money, but gonna keep us alive. Alright, again, if I can find a 2-slot... If I can find the right 2-slot armor, that would be significant. Defense 8, +1 dex. Don't really care about the dex bonus, but that is still nice. And you know what? Let's just buy some gloves so we at least have the armor. 2-slot skull cap will also be good. I don't normally make an item that's suggested on some of these leveling builds. But with this character, I am definitely going to make the suggested item. If we have luck when we go to farm a boss over and over and over here in a bit. Alright, back out here we go, searching for the burial grounds. said, we're rolling through without much issue so far. New weapons definitely put in work. Y'all could not.
Anymore.
If you could die, that'd be great. Thank you.
I am overburdened.
Don't want to return yet. I want to really get my money's worth out of this. Out of this experience shrine I got going on. Hurts a little bit to leave stuff on the ground, but
I can't carry anymore.
we're gonna keep going unless something significant drops that I can't pick up. You know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna go kill the
I shall meet
our
death
quest
head-on.
NPC. The first real boss you'll fight. Now, where's she at? There she is. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
Excellent. And that gets us our helper. Which one did we get? We got the fire version, so they're going to be just for damage. Energy 4 with cold resist. You know what? We'll wear that over that. And some poison resist. I'll keep that and give it to my new associate. That's actually not a awful, not an awful socket.
I'll put that to good use. Good to see you.
Got a chip. Ooh. Oh man, if I could get a slotted axe like this one, that'd be pretty great. No 2 slots, no 2 slots. Got bows. Any socketed? Nope. Okay. So that's the other thing. Keep an eye out now for socketed bows for my mercenary.
I'll put that to good use.
All right, let's go check out these crypts. Thanks for the lurk, friend.
The Og Sapper _79 just resubscribed for 31 months. 31 months, brother.
Dapper. Thank you, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you for the sub, sir. What's her name? Amplisa? Amplisa's shooting somebody up here. Let's try and not get burned by the fire. That'd be great. Hey, Acorn. Feeling better? I'm getting there. I'm still hacking or not hacking per se, but still having some issues breathing, but better. Steroids are still... I'm still coming off the steroids, which is fun. That's why I didn't play a horror game today. I don't know if I could have handled it.
I can't carry anymore.
So I thought, you know what? We'll do a challenge run on Diablo. Granted, thus far it's not really been a challenge, but... it is a hardcore game, which means if this character dies, they're deleted.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, we need to sail.
Yes?
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting some money. Ooh, that's a good chunk of change. Go and buy some of these before I end up forgetting them. Yeah, we're just going to keep pumping that vitality. We're going to want to raise our strength at some point, but... boom! Double swing. Alright, double swing does get extra damage from bash and leap. Alright. We have the basics of our build down now. I still have 2 points remaining. That makes enemies less likely to kill me, so it might be worth investing points in the long run. Okay, so every point I put in bash increases my double swing's damage. So let's do that. Alright, so now we want Hal on our cooldown. And we want leap. There we go. So now we swing with double swing. That's our main attack now. We can leap in an emergency or howl in an emergency to get out. So we do, however, need another axe now.
What can I do for you?
Two-hander. We will not be using two-handers for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna hold on to my shields, I get, though, because... ooh, that's the armor. That's potentially the armor I'm gonna want right there. We're gonna buy it now so that I don't have to worry about buying it later. So we're gonna put that stuff in the stash. All right, Aunt Felisa, back at it. We do need to start actually keeping some mana potions as we get them. And that's what we wanted to see.
I can't carry anymore.
That was some good damage. Alright, we're going to keep clearing out these dungeons. Like I said, we are going to be thorough. We're going to take our time.
Welcomes you.
I'd rather have +1 to strength, maybe, or actually dex means I'll hit more often, so increase attack rating. Yeah, I'd rather have attack rating. Sorry, Aunt Lisa, no leftover gear for you yet. If I can get a hold of a couple rubies, stick those in my axe.
Good to see you.
Got to keep looking for a 2-slot studded leather and a 2-slot skull cap. And that's what we're looking for there. Alright, that's this dungeon done. There is another one in the burial grounds, and then we can move on. So we'll head back to the Stony Fields. We'll keep clearing it out. And then once we have full cleared Stony Fields, we will move on. Or sorry, we're going to go back to the Cold Plains first, clear it out. I die because of a damn exploding box. I would be so mad. Alright, here we go. Another boss. Oh, easy.
I am overburdened.
You ordered...
I am overburdened.
Eden says she has ordered pizza and tater tots because her loser pizza place does not do fries. That does seem like a weird thing for a pizza place not to... Well... Actually, I say that. None of my pizza places here do fries. That I know of. In fact, actually, I've never heard of fries and pizza.
Hello.
I mean, it sounds like a great combo, don't get me wrong. You love fries and pizza? Well, I mean, yeah, the two of them together seem like they'd be perfect. I mean, I love pizza. I love French fries. It sounds like a match made in heaven. I'm just saying, it's occurring to me, ooh, I need a strength at 34 potentially to be able to use a shield like this. We're going to pick this up because we might actually end up using it down the road. You just don't like pizza at the place down the street that does fries? It's fair. Couple of caters, guitars. Never been sure how exactly you're supposed to say that. Oh, nice. There's the loot. But again, for the purpose of safety, we are going to finish clearing the place out. Listen, loaded 3-cheese tater tots with pizza sounds amazing. So, sounds like you're about to be eating good, Tian. Just saying. Grab these gloves so we can sell them. That's about all we're going to be able to pick up on this run. Oh, there was an enemy down here still. Alright. We have made it to level 6. Oh yeah, we are leveling well ahead of the curve. Like I said, on the first playthrough on normal, we really shouldn't face too much that is a danger to us. The danger shouldn't really start kicking in until we are hitting the next difficulty, I think. Maybe an end of act boss, but
I am overburdened.
The Order welcomes you.
yeah, our next priority is to get a hold of our next major town NPC. To fire damage. Hers does more overall damage and it attacks quicker, so she can keep it. Alright, let's go visit Charcy. Yeah, for me. You have a two slot regular skull cap. We'll buy it in case we don't get lucky. What are our axes? What are my axe options? Nothing good. Alright, let's keep on rolling through the cold plains. Might be able to get another level out of them, which would be nice. I hear your heavy asthmatic breathing. Sounding like me. Where you at? Ooh, we have in our dungeon. Okay. Free loot. I know that didn't look dangerous to you all, but that was very nerve-wracking. The ranged mobs like that, range groups, so far have been the thing that's come closest to killing me in my single player games.
I am overburdened.
Come here.
I am overburdened.
All right. Go ahead and just keep on keeping on. What was it? We need a 5 to use that one shield. All right, so now we're just going to keep maxing out double swing unless we can't for some reason. Every point goes into double swing.
Good morning.
Ooh, that's a good bow for her. Ad break is about to start, folks. Just be aware of that. Nothing I can do about it. I apologize. Yeah, that's not the hunter's bow, which is the one I really want, but that is still a really good bow. So we will hold it for her for now.
Good to see you.
2 slots. Nope. Alright, well. Let's just get back in there. Ain't nothing to it but to get back to it. I imagine there'll be more elite packs in here. Oh, there's another floor. Okay. Let's go see what there is to see down here then, shall we, chat? Oh, here we go. Yep, let's get a preemptive heal out. Nice, okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Like I said, I really don't like the ranged elite mobs. They hit hard and are deceptive when they are killing you. But if you heal early, there's a period of regen, so your health isn't actually dropping. You quit running. You keep running me into more shit.
I can't carry
Oh my god. Magic hand axe.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
20 seconds on the ads, chat.
Good day.
Eh. Okay, we're good. Ad break should be any second.
Yes?
Ooh. That is an interesting potential choice now. I could socket once I have the sockets. So we're going to hold on to this bad boy. All right, chat, we are going to take our ad break and we'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back in, folks. Welcome back in. Let us continue our dungeon crawling. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of good gear to pick up. I think that's pretty well going to be it for this floor. We're going to have to go back town pretty quickly. Looking at the map, I think there's going to be a little bit down there. We'll drop in and see if something smack around a bit. Potential free money and skill and experience. I mean, no reason not to. Nope. 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 Shit. That's what I didn't need.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
All right, we're good. That was the exact type of enemy I did not want to find down here, though. Shit. No, 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 no. I need to get rid of this cold enemy first. Jesus.
I can't carry.
Yeah, that was the exact situation I was trying to avoid. Cold enemies. The absolute worst from melee character. Not good for me. More defense, and I need all the defense I can get. Our first amulet gives us energy. That's actually not awful. Okay, D2, nope. That is worth a lot of money. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, what do we need? Let's grab a couple identifiers. All right, looking good.
What you need?
Ooh, there's a 2-slot skull. There is the absolute best armor I could be picking up. Or, well, no, it's not. There's actually one better than that. That's really good. Page 34. Take it. When we get to farming, that's going to be helpful. Okay, I do have a 2-slot skull cap. Okay. All right, now we carry on. Grab these. We'll take that rejuvenation potion. I ain't gonna pick up the other stuff. Alright, now we're clear. No, we're not. There's a little bit over here. He's shooting some enemy that I missed. But, oh well. I'm not running down one little zombie. All right. Now to finish off the cold plains. It doesn't look like there's too much left. All right. Yep, I think we can just go ahead and move on to Stony Field since that's where we need to go anyway. So our next goal is to get through the underground passage. We're close to getting our NPC that will stop us from having to use potions or scrolls of identify. God, would that be great. That was our first Beastman enemy. I really, really like the Beastman as enemies. It's such a great alternative to your classic fantasy orcs and goblins, I think. Nice, now I can run all I want. You all would be so kind as to just die and go away. And so far, you know, axe only has not been a big deal. I was a little concerned about locking myself into a specific weapon because sometimes that can be pretty sketchy. I've had some bad runs where I've been wanting a certain weapon for a build and I can't get a hold of one. I was concerned about that, but I'm fine.
I am overburdened.
Now, admittedly,
I can't carry anymore.
we picked axes, and I didn't remember it, but we started with an axe. My initial plan was actually to throw my weapon on the ground when I started,
I can't carry anymore.
and have to use my fist until I got a hold of a weapon.
I can't
So,
carry anymore.
not having to do that made that initial little build much smoother. Let's just keep on keeping on. Money, money. Mine's giving me cold resist right now. I'll keep mine. Material belt. Crap. Attack rating. All the attack rating we can get. Plus 4 to max damage. That would almost be tempting to go ahead and start slotting into my axe, but at least thus far I don't need the damage. I'd rather hold on to what I got for the hope of getting some better, a better base axe to modify later. Okay, what level are you? You were level 5. Your chest piece is 15. You need a hat, Miss Amp Lisa. Plus 3 to life and some fire resist? Sure. And you need some better armor. None of these armors are really good. If I'm going to give you better armor, you should at the very least...
I can't use that yet.
What? God damn it, I didn't see that. Level 6. Alright, and what about weapons? Was there a 3-slot hunter's bow? 3-slot superior hunter's bow would be like the ideal for her. Ooh, here's our quest for the Countess, which we did need to pick up eventually. Nice. Ooh, gotta get that sapphire. Stop it. Bad enemy. Alright, looks like that's a dead end, so we're gonna start working our way up this way. Oh, hello. Okay, strength is where we want it. Dex, we're going to want some dex. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and dump 5 into dex to increase our attack rating right now. And let's just keep on keeping on with double with a double swing. So Frenzy's level 24. So basically, this is all we're doing until level 24. Is double swing. Now, we have no AoE when it comes to enemies. I mean, we got to kill everything one at a time, which later might come back to be a problem. I don't really have any options to deal with that, especially since I am restricting myself to axes only. The only option to deal with that I'm aware of involves a throwing weapon. Oh, hey, it's Rakazishu.
These magic stones are ancient. I can't carry anymore.
Nice. Ba-bum. That's not awful. How far are we from that waypoint? Not terribly, but we'll keep going for a minute. I don't want to go back and just yet.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Screw it. We'll go back. We will go back, chat.
Greetings.
Nice. Our money supply is increasing nicely. No real concerns about running out. Don't know why I held on to those. Must just have missed them.
Good evening.
Alright, again, axes. What we got? We have a superior 2 slot. So for the 12, it's not fast. Real quick, what axe? Okay, so we have a normal 2 slot. I should grab that superior. Love when I get a stamina potion drop. So handy. Ooh, another. Oh, this is the underground passage that we're looking for. Okay. Not yet. There's gonna be some dangerous shit in there. Go a little bit longer.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. I think that's the first time I've seen a still living cow. Grand Charm could be good. Could also be crap. Alright, I think we are ready to... We'll go back, fail one more time. Get used to that, chat. I know it's annoying probably, but that's how it goes in Diablo. You're constantly running back to town. Aerial javelins are not going to sell for much compared to a magical hand axe. Yeah, coming up this week, Chad, just to talk briefly about the plans for the week.
The Order welcomes
We are going to do some more streaming. I am trying to get back into the swing of things. Now, I want to get back into 7 Days to Die. Those of you might remember, before we got on this pretty long horror kick that I've been on now, for the longest time, 7 Days to Die was actually our main game that we streamed. We did modded versions, regular versions. We're having a good old time. I would like to bring that back.
greetings.
So I say all that to say, don't be surprised if you see more 7 Days to Die appearing on the channel. Ooh, for one more point, that's a much bigger base for my armor. For my stealth armor I'm going to be making later. Yep, that's worth it. All I have to do is put 1 point into strength to be able to use it or have some sort of +1 strength item at all times. That's worth. Now that being said, we do still have horror games to play. Still owe Tian Amnesia 2 and 3, so we gotta play that for her. Uh-oh. Okay, that went better than I thought it was. Sorry. We still got all the Amnesia games to play for Tian. I've got to finish Subnautica, which someone got for me. I have to finish Visage for Acorn. So we still have a fair amount of horror games left on the backlog, but once we've made it through our backlog of horror games, we might try and pivot instead of buying more horror games. Might try and do something else for a little bit. Now, obviously, if a viewer grabs us a horror game, as the rule goes, we're still going to play it. But we ourselves might take a break from purchasing our own. Now, that being said, there are still a couple games, horror games coming out I do want to play. I want to continue working through the Resident Evil series until I get ready to do RE9. Definitely looking forward to that. So, like I said, a lot still to play through. There is a chicken on the screen, chat. I don't know how well you all can see it. There we go. That is one of my chickens. I have chickens.
We took her outside to the grass. She wasn't very amused by it and roosted on me instead.
I can't
We're
carry
letting them all see grass.
So, lots going on in the Shadowban household. Evidently, we are going to attempt to work our way up to homesteading is the plan. It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't a shitty streamer, because, you know, I could support us by streaming from home, but even if I was the world's best streamer, I mean, chances of me being able to support us from off streaming alone is still not likely, so.
Good day.
That's alright, considering I have a job that I do enjoy doing. And I'm good at. Ooh, yeah, attack rating's better than energy. Oh, that's a much better helmet. Lose a bit of cold, I lose some cold resist, but the actual stats are much better. She hit 6 yet? She did. Oh, okay. I can give her that helmet. Axes? Anything good? Nope. Every time one of my dogs comes down the stairs, it sounds like the house is coming apart. And I swear I think that he just jumps. Like, I don't know that he actually walks down the stairs. It's crazy. Alright. I want to make our way to the next location. We'll probably wrap up stream when we get to where we're trying to get to. I'm not... With the meds I'm on and stuff, I'm still not 100%, and I'm starting to feel it, especially talking. So, we won't go too much longer. Ooh, that escalated. Alright, so I need a 1 point in strength to make, and then let's get our dex up to, our natural dex up to 30. And then once our natural dex is up to 30, we'll go back to just putting everything in vitality for survival. Oh, whoops.
I am overburdened.
I'm overburdened with glorious purpose, chat. Hey, there we go. We're not out of the woods yet, chat. Y'all aren't getting rid of me just yet. I have to find the waypoint. Did you die already? Thank you.
Anymore.
Thank you and farewell. Oh, good lord. Go ahead and heal, because this looks like a nasty pack. No, dog
I
screaming.
am overburdened.
Alright, we gotta go ahead and go back. Too much stuff. Got a ring, though. Oh, man, if you're off to bed, Tien? Alright, you have a good night, girlie. Now, if we were playing a paladin, that would be perfect. Rating. Place that, and dog beside me is getting scared and screaming. What's wrong, buddy? Oh yeah, how are we doing on... we're not doing great on scrolls, but
Yes.
well enough, I guess. Well enough to keep moving. Anything in the house? Oh, there we go.
overburdened.
No, you're not. Oh, well, actually, yeah, maybe you are. Yeah, there's not a way to fit a scimitar in here, is there? No, there is not. We'll ditch that. That's still not going to help us. Damn it.
This tree is one of a kind.
Alright. Back to town one last time. Alright, now, chap. Now that we have that, especially. Now, all we have to do is find the waypoint. And then that is where we will be ending the stream. Of course, we still have to find the waypoint. That could take no time. Could be around the corner. Could take the next 10 minutes. There's no telling where in this zone it is. We just gotta do the normal path, which is find an edge of the map and you follow it. Oh yeah, you're being... Yeah, well, dealt with those pretty handily. Yep, goodbye. Fare thee well, enemies. Fare thee well. Oh, there's a whole cluster of folk here. Alright, just gonna let her shoot everything for a minute while I just loot. Fulminating potions, those sell for a decent little buck. Oh, and there's what we really want. Minion. Oh, there's a... Actually, I think she killed it. There was a named, an elite little critter, but she got it. Alright, now let's run down this way. I have yet to get lucky and have the waypoint near the tree. I'm not expecting any luck now. It's probably going to be the last place we go to. Oh, so many of these guys. So much loot that I'm passing up, but I really don't want to sit here and run back and forth on y'all.
I can't carry anymore.
Y'all could please just get out of the way. The experience you give isn't even that great. Alright, this is not what we're looking for, but it will have a waypoint. So let's see if we find this one soon. So many enemies. We are going to end up having to go back. Where are you? Stop.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, focus on the waypoint. Where's the Countess? We're not doing that yet, but man, if we were, that's handy to know. Keep on keeping on to that double swing, chat. Y'all know what time it is. It's double swing time. Okay. This is not the one we need, so we still gotta go find the other one. But at least it is one of them. Alright, how we doing on scrolls? Plenty of scrolls. Plenty of scrolls, and money's reserves are still going steadily up, up, up. Which is what we want. Alright. Miss Charshi. No axes that we want. No armors we want. And no... Almost. That had 2 more sockets. No bows we want. Alright. Back we go.
Put them in your closet.
Alright. So let's head back to the previous zone. Let's find that waypoint. And I know I should, but just so y'all are aware, when we end stream here in probably the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm not gonna raid out. I'm just gonna wrap it up. I just don't feel up to raiding. Pretty bad considering, you know, it takes no effort. But I just don't feel... Well, you know what? Actually, I take it back. If someone we follow is live, we'll raid out to them, and I'll just drop out real quick instead of hanging out. That's what we'll do. We'll give y'all somebody to watch. Alright, I'm back. Had to mute for a second. This waypoint is not wanting to be found. I wasn't wrong. It's going to be like the... Are you... Oh, you're chasing me down. Yeah, they're so eager to die. Yeah, I was not wrong. It is going to be literally like the last place we look. There it is. Goodness gracious. Alright, what we got here? Oh. Ah, man, I wish it was Axe and it's How. I don't even... Yeah. Like, it's nice that it's a Barbarian helmet, but I don't use the skills that it had, so... I kind of got excited for no reason. Alright. Folks, that was our first test stream. We only really did about an hour and a half of gameplay, but it is what it is. I just don't feel up to streaming longer. My throat's starting to strain. So we are going to wrap it up here. But that, again, that was our first test stream of our challenge run of Diablo 2. So far, not super challenging, but it is going to ramp up. So I hope you enjoyed. Folks, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider subscribing or following. If you're on YouTube, consider leaving a like, follow, comment, subscribe, ring notification bell, all that good stuff. But wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night. I love you. You're doing great. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.